Hey guys, we are going to watch the laps I did at Ruapuna last week. We're just going to go through it, what I did, what did good and bad. I'll explain what I was doing, trying to do, and then for normal viewers that don't drive a race car or be in a race car, I'll try and make it as simple as it can. And I'll tell you why I did that, why I did this. Alright, let's start. First taking. Someone out for a hot lap. This is my first drive in the MX5.
Welcome to the dark side.
Yeah. So it's first time driving MX5 in the wet. Someone else's car.
It's really wet.
It was raining the whole day. Yeah, raining the whole day.
Is it freezing cold as well?
Yeah, it was only like 5 degrees down there. But driving the car's actually really hot. The heater was on full. It was actually quite hot inside the car. Luckily the window and stuff didn't fog up. So this first lap, just finding the gears, what gear is best for that car.
Not really a dry line, is it?
No, there is no dry line. There's no dry line at all.
So you're just going from puddle, mist the puddle to mist the puddle.
Yeah, luckily I went out in the Civic earlier and I know where the puddle is and try not to drive in them, but you can't drive the best line. So around here you can hear it. The tyres went into a big puddle and went up the car. Here, just try to get on the throttle a bit early, find that grip limit.
Yeah. So was that road tyre?
That was just a Hankook RS4, Phoenix RS4.
What level of tyre is that?
Just a high performance street tyre from Hankook. Yeah, not a semi-slick or anything. In that condition, you just need tyres that push water out. Yeah. So here, try to get the throttle on as early as I can, have a feel of the car.
Yeah.
See where it's actually slipping or we can't use that much throttle, and then each lap making adjustments for each corner so we can cut down on lap time.
It's alright. Stop cutting.
It's not bad. So here down to third. Probably a next level lap after needs to be second. Yeah. Just try to find a grip level. I don't want to go in second and stand on it, and then the back comes around.
Apart from the water, obviously, what's the difference in the sort of the size of that car compared to the 280 you can drive?
It's a lot smaller. It's quite twitchy in MX5.
Shorter and
It's
narrow?
shorter, narrower.
And a small tyre?
A lot smaller.
And
So
less power.
yeah, this is wearing 100 plus. So back to second, you can hear the tyre actually switching through that turn. There's actually a lot of grip in the back, so you can kind of see the throttle gets in stage by stage.
Yeah.
But these two, well, first three laps, this is still finding a limit.
Yeah. Do you think you know the track well enough at the moment?
No, I've only been there once.
Oh.
I've only been there once. I don't even drive that track on the sim because PlayStation doesn't have it. iRacing and stuff and all that. Okay. Yeah. But you can see the car actually drives no difference than the drive.
Yeah.
If you notice.
I see what you mean, yeah. Like the overall speed's down.
But you don't see me doing anything crazy. Yeah, like the car's locking up and sliding.
Yeah.
That's what everybody. I saw a lot of people out for the ride. They were quite surprised. Oh, how come you drive it like exactly like you're in the dry? It doesn't feel like it's raining. I mean, apart from that, try to get the gas on and feel where the limit is.
So is that just other people overdriving?
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, there's two types of driver. The driver that's slowly build up the confidence, which takes longer to get a good lap time, or people just go 100% pace, they'll fall off the track, and then they'll dial it back that way. But you'll get there faster, but there's just more risk.
Sounds more expensive.
Yeah. You don't want to crash. You don't want to crash a car, especially if it's not yours.
But if it's raining and you did fall off, is it like you're not going as fast? Is it less likely
Once you
to have
get,
a problem?
yeah, not
But then
really.
you can't stop as quick.
Yeah, so once you're on the green stuff, you've got no control. You just have to stand on the brake and then just let friction do its thing. Yeah.
ABS work?
No ABS in that car. Yeah, so it's quite hard driving from the Civic with all of this assist back into this MX5. It's full manual.
It's good training, really. Like you really got to be smooth.
Yeah, I have to be smooth to drive fast in these kind of conditioning car. Yeah, so you can see it, just get on the throttle just slightly a little bit. You can just hear it stepping out. It's not too bad. Like, we won't lose too much lap time that way. But you just try to be smooth. So this first session, just take it easy, learn the track, learn the car. And then I'll go out with Anson later on and teach them how to drive in the wet. So you can, under braking, you can still hear the tyres actually locking as you're gripping.
And the tyres get warm.
They did. So there's actually a tyre monitor on the dash, I think on this car, or the other car. Yeah, after this lap, we went out around 30 pound all round. After the session coming in, it's actually 34 on the right hand side because there's a lot of left turn. Yeah. So here, this corner is what I've learned differently. Go inside, go out. This camera's turned off. It's okay.
Is that note on the steering wheel?
No, I think it's just a number. It's just a number, quick number for the car when they do MX5 Club. So you park that where you qualified. So come in, this corner is actually really slippery. So get on it a little bit earlier. It's just too much. Just have to really feather it, drive around, straighten up. Yeah. So now we're using second gear into this last turn, so you get more control, feed it in, and then a bit more acceleration. Driving alright, right? It's not too smooth. Just like the game. It's very similar. Even the steering, you see it's very similar when we're on sim. You don't have to make big of a turn or movement. So later on I'll show you guys what happens in the wet. If you turn too much, what's going to happen, and if you're on the throttle too early, what's going to happen. So that's the last movement. I did that actually on the cool down map. It wasn't easy to drive. Like, you won't send someone out there that hasn't driven before and go full speed like this. But just try to get more confidence. Just drive as much as I can. Different car, different setup. Cars that I can't even touch a setup, and just man up, don't complain, and just drive around the problem. So here's like, slowly in the throttle, just a bit too much. That's what happens. But it's not bad. I got used to the car pretty quickly, about 2 or 3 laps. But still didn't really get into that zone yet until I was in the other car.
Still thinking about cooking the sausage.
No, I didn't have any sausage. I was
Loading the trailer and where's all my gear?
Yeah.
How much air in that tyre?
So see this corner, this is like third lap, we get faster, getting faster and faster. Yeah. Through here, I still try to push as fast as I can. So we've got a bit more speed on this turn. The next one went in it a bit faster, and when I exit, I power up a bit too much, and the back just comes around, but stay on it, lift off.
Handbrake.
Yeah. So just getting ready for the handbrake in case you have to turn the car around. Back to second. turn in slowly. As soon as you put the throttle on, the back actually comes around. Yeah, I mean, you just slowly feed it in, feed it in. As you can see, it's actually not much steering. Yeah. So this will be the final lap for session 1. And in this coming lap, I'll try to demo what happens if you do something stupid. So turn 1, I try to put the gas on as early as I can, and then see what happens. Go in the slide here now, and it's put flat from here. So it comes around, catch that slide. You don't lose too much time, but it's not the quickest way around the corner. Still actually keeping a lot of speed through there. Let's try not to go over ripples as they are quite slippery.
I notice your hands are not like frantic.
No.
Most times you see people in the rain and they're like this.
Yeah, you
control the whole
have to
thing.
be smooth. You have to be a smooth hand. So now try to flip the back around to show them that it can slide if I really wanted to.
Right.
Yeah, and then next corner I'll have a big turn in and it will go understeering and see what happens. So do that. So the car actually understeers, so you try to throw it in, but the tire's actually not gripping, it's actually just doing this. Understeering or shuffling the front. Do the same thing here, just keep turning, and see when is it going to break. That understeer comes on, see? Yeah. Camera is a bit weird. But interesting, right? Yeah, we teach people driving, even everyday driving, just slow hands, smooth. The faster you go, the slower your hands. Yeah, like if you do 160 k's, you're not gonna turn the steering wheel like this because the car's gonna flip. Yeah. So the slower you go, then it's more turning, but it just has to be smooth. Yeah, you don't really end up crossing your hand. You just try not to. Yeah. But as you can see, you don't really need to do like a full lock into a hairpin. It's just like a little bit.
Yeah, you just gotta match the speed.
Yeah, that's why I see, like, even if it's raining, you can still drive it like the wind, but you just go slower. And then you just have to find it between the grip and slip, so not go over that frictional circle.
Yeah. Man, it's wet.
It's wet.
It's a swimming pool. Bring a fishing rod.
Yeah, no trout there. Like Ruapuna. Yeah, I was surprised the event actually went on and there was actually a lot of people putting the car. We still had 40 cars on the track that day. Yeah, it's just towards the end of the day, everybody kind of got sick of driving in the wet, and we had the whole track to ourselves. It was a good time. You know, it was just for me to calm down, settle down, focus, and then just drive. You know, we'll watch another one, and then you can see the improvements. Yeah, so that car when I drove, the seat was actually for someone at 6 foot height, and I can't actually reach my pedal. It was really low. Every time I go around the corner, I have to lift myself up. So getting a sitting position is quite important. This session is going out with Anson, which is the owner of the FL5.
Sounds a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, this is still the same car, but we just pushed on a little bit earlier. Use the GoPro, we just talk. Yeah, as you can see, like this session, I'm pushing a lot earlier already.
Yeah. ducking down to look under the cage. It doesn't look good. It does feel like the game though, doesn't it?
Very,
The
very.
graphics are great. It's real.
So here, let's try to push this as hard as we can, so it's just between quick and slippery. So
Yeah.
stay inside, shoot out, brake hard, turn in. So that corner's kind of changed from my last outing at Ruapuna. Instead of going out wide and taking a line cut in, actually braking straight out and turn it in. See, he's a lot faster already.
The ripples upset you more in the rain if you touch them? Are they slippery?
They were quite slippery because they're actually puddles right on the edge of it.
And they're concrete, are they concrete?
Yeah, well, some local reckon to jump it a bit more. I mean, this one you can't, it's actually quite high. You try not to get on this inside ripple. And if you get on out here too early, if you spin, you can see the marking on the wall. There's a lot of people actually crash into it. There's the Benny and the other car, I think. Those cars are a little bit more modified. I was actually holding throttle on there, but this couldn't accelerate.
Nobody home.
Nah. Coming back to third. So you can see now the shifting is a lot smoother. Flat.
Yeah, it's like you're not actually driving any more aggressively. It's just like the same amount of smoothness. You don't look angry or anything.
No.
It's just faster.
Yeah.
You just brake a little bit later.
Brake a little bit later, slow in a bit more. Yeah. So down here, it's actually locked up. But see, it's still okay. Yeah, just kind of just pump the brake, pump the brake, pump the brake. So it's kind of ABS. It's kind of
ABS.
Just yeah. So through here, so you can see the pace is a lot faster and faster.
Yeah.
Plus you get to feel you have more confidence. I think all that endurance racing in the wet helped a lot.
Yeah. I'm not scared of it.
Not scared of it at all.
Yeah.
Never been in the rain. Especially on proper wets, it's no different than the dry. Yeah. Well, Kevin managed to retrofit an ABS to our orange Civic. So here I tried to change the driving a little bit. With an extra person in the car, probably 40 kilo different, the car actually handles different. So when we brake, the left corner actually dished in. So I'm trying to brake, turn, slide it back around and the gas on and try to drift around it, but there's just not enough torque to pull up the corner and then it keeps sliding. It's actually quite fun, like, yeah.
So can you go and rent cars like this?
We are planning to organise something with Garage 5, with Benny. Hopefully later on we can take people down to Christchurch track day and rent a car or go for a hot lap. All the racetracks with the health and safety nowadays is getting really strict. Even some tracks in North Island with cage and all the safety gear, they won't let anything passenger out. Christchurch at Ruapuna is a little bit more relaxed down there.
And it just has not stopped raining.
No, it rained just the whole day.
So what's the weather in Sukupa going to be that time of year?
Well, it's 50-50.
Is it?
Yeah, it can rain, it can snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one knows what's going to happen. But that's why I have to get some driving in now.
Yeah.
See, just that little bit of throttle, just too much. You just have to catch it. But you can see it corrected so fast. Like if you're on the outside, you didn't actually see the car sliding. Yeah. So you can feed it in, feed it in, feed it in. There's a lot of water, holding water on the left. That's why I stayed in the middle. It's actually a lot faster now. You can see actually finished second gear before this turn.
Before the puddle.
Yeah. See, it's still stepped out, but it's corrected so fast.
Yeah.
You didn't even see the counter steering. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully we can get those other cars set up. So we can more practice. Because all the cars at the moment mostly still front-wheel drive. Yeah.
So you need some more rear-wheel drive seat time, really. Anything rear-wheel drive.
Anything, even the car, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. Of course, rear-wheel drive is going to be a lot better. Yeah. Just have to adapt to each car. Yeah. I think it's just once you know the logic and basic, it's very similar. So this cool down lap just doing silly stuff. Anton's like, oh, the car understeers a lot. And I said, yeah, but you just have to find a limit and not push over that limit. I think I did something stupid here, like clutch kicked or try to drift around it. Yeah, I think so. Around here. They can drift. It can drift, but it's not the fastest way around the corner. Yeah. So showing him the same thing. You turn it in really sharp, it will just understeer. So you can hear the tyres actually screeching. Yeah. See, this corner actually went slower than before. It was understeering. Because before I was actually stepping on the throttle, the back's actually rotated. This thing's like it's really slippery there. Oh, it's pretty good. No VTEC. No VTEC. K-swap will be good. Yeah. But even a car like that is actually a lot of fun. You can build one relatively cheap. It's just a stock MX5 with a cage and safety gear and pretty much good to go. And so it's like, what? It's got no ABS? And I'm like, yeah. Everybody was kind of surprised, like, how do you brake that light in the wet and don't really lock up?
But you're not stomping on them.
No. So with ABS, you just aim for the corner, stand on it, let the ABS do its thing. When you're in a manual, traditional kind of car, you still have to kind of jam it in, but not the point it locks. So the point it's locked, you have to release, and then you go a bit more, instead of just going stand flat and then the thing just locks up and just go off. Yeah, it's actually really wet. That's good fun. Yeah, so hopefully the next 2 months I can try it and film more in-car stuff to share, because a lot of people saying, oh, it's seat time, you should show people you're driving, you can't seat time. Yeah, it's just...
You don't need more driving.
Yeah, but it's getting the time and car and everything.
Don't want to burn out before we get to Japan either and get sick of it.
Yeah.
Want to peak on the day.
Yeah, I was trying to peak late, probably October, November.
Yeah.
Try to do like a track day or drive once a week at Hampton
Okay.
if we can, or
Yeah.
closer to time. Hopefully the our other BRZ with the V8 is up and going.
Yeah.
Then maybe do some endurance driving in that. And then maybe we'll borrow my original GT86
Yeah.
back and then do some driver training with the new owner, and probably getting some seat time in that car as well. We still got some old tyres to burn through, so we can probably go out in that car as well.
That'd be good.
Yeah, but need to drive something with similar power, weight, and everything.
Yeah.
And just get used to it a bit more.
Yeah, you gotta get close to what you're gonna be driving.
Yeah, so you just need to practice more really. In the sim, you can practice your steering and braking, all that stuff. That's important. But what I found out after driving the weekend, even an MX5 in the wet, it's not fast. The G-force in the back, you won't feel that in the sim.
No.
Yeah, like the back end coming around when you accelerate, it's just going shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. You don't get that in the sim. Even if you have a motion rig, you're not going to get that lateral, you know, throwing you out that way. You know, like maybe on the motion sim it might up and down, up and down, up and down, but it won't. You won't.
Not the same sensation.
No,
Exactly.
no, you don't feel it pushing horizontally in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Especially that last corner at Scuba, it's quite a fast corner, and there's a lot of G in that corner, so
Yeah.
you want to be prepared for that sort of
Yeah, I think we
experience.
watched some in-cars with doing what mid 50, high 50 is it's like 1.92 G
Yeah.
in those cars.
That's a lot, eh?
Yeah, I think the fastest corner that can relate here will be Pukekohe Front Straight in New Zealand.
Yeah.
That's still got that long sweeping corner, right turn, foot flat.
Yeah.
But we don't have that here in practice anymore.
Yeah.
The only corner that kind of relates is just the Hampton last turn. It's very similar.
Much bigger radius, isn't it?
I think so. Plus it's like a more uphill, it's not flat.
Right.
Yeah. A few corners can actually kind of relate, like the first hairpin at Tsukuba and Hampton. You can't actually use the same. You can't actually apply the same line. Like Hampton, you brake over the hill, brake straight, look over, and then shoot in the inside of that apex point. But the first corner at Tsukuba, you can't really do that because that corner is kind of more like a you call it camber corner. Most of the drivers a straight line through that left, right, brake straight, and it stays on the inside, and then kind of put the car on the ripple on the left, but not too close, especially in a rear wheel drive because you want traction. Front wheel drive cars, you see them, they just hop on the inside of that curb, and then they just put flat, they go out. And most rear wheel drive, you just kind of be close to it, but not go on. And to get a good exit, you actually need a later turn in. If you turn in too early, then you can't accelerate out. And you watch like Hankook, and then when they did that line, when they go in close and try to accelerate out, the back comes around, that actually loses time. Yeah, that's what kind of watching on in-cars does help. Watching different in-cars does help. So I'll try to watch as much as I can. Just memorize the track a bit more. But if we change the gearbox and all that, it will kind of change the way which corner, which gear. Have to kind of like think about with that. If we kept with the stock gearbox, then I kind of know where to grab next gear, when to shift down. Yeah, because of the sequential, as we found, yeah, you're braking, boom, boom, boom. You're braking late, boom. So shift down one gear, brake again, and then chop, chop. So chop, instead of going chop, 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 there's more brake, drop, brake a bit more, and then chop, chop. Yeah. So we went a lot faster doing that in the Civic. Yeah, and the BRZ. So just go brake hard, get the car straight, lift off again, brake again, the car settle. Instead of just braking at one go, it's like a brake and then brake a bit more. Yeah, so a lot of people think, oh, late braking, you should just aim for them, just brake hard in one go. But then you have to shift down, you try to use the engine braking a bit more, and then it won't shift lock as well. Yeah, even a lot of cars with auto blip, it's still not perfect. Yeah, that's when you break stuff. And a lot of people don't understand why. Oh, we bought this $20,000 gearbox, why do we break it? Yeah, a lot of the time now with the front wheel drive gearbox, the manufacturer recommend to use pedal shift. So there's a logic in the ECU brake. If you don't slow down enough, it won't let you shift down. Then you won't break stuff.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
So with those TCR that we drove in China, try to go 6 gear, front straight, about 220 k's. It was a 60k turn in, so it was 6 gear, lift, brake, and then you're like click. It's not chopping gears, and because it wasn't slowing down enough. And then you go brake again, and then you drop, and then boom.
Does it remember how many you did?
No, it just won't let you.
It just locks out.
It just locks out. Yeah.
But that is okay when it got to the right speed.
Well, I mean, like
the
older Tetronic gearbox used to do that. You brake and you go and go like boom, like at the wrong point.
Yeah.
You don't want that either.
No.
Especially in a rear-wheel drive car. Front wheel drive car may get away. Yeah. That's quite interesting. So, hope you guys like watching this episode. We'll be flying off to Japan soon, and we'll carry on from there.
Yes. Thank you.